Right now, a former coach is facing additional charges for secretly recording students in the girls' locker room. Also, police and protesters clash outside Democratic National Committee headquarters during a demonstration for a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas. You're watching News 3 now at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Hain. Thanks for tuning in. We begin with breaking news. Within the last hour, Madison police say they've arrested a second man charged in connection with the deadly shooting that killed a 20-year-old man outside an apartment complex. Mark Parks Jr. of Middleton faces multiple charges, including first-degree intentional homicide as a party to a crime. Madison police say Parks was taken into custody this morning in Madison. Parks Jr. and Devontae Gafford are charged in connection with the July 13th shooting death of Devon Grant at the Harmony at Grandview Commons Apartments on Madison's Far East Side. Police say over 60 shell casings were found at the scene of the shooting. Gafford was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals in Milwaukee in early August and faces identical charges to Parks. A former coach at Craig High School in Janesville is facing more charges related to a case involving him secretly recording students in the girls' locker room. Brian Kitzman is now charged with 6 counts of capturing an intimate representation of a minor, 12 counts of possessing, distributing, or exhibiting an intimate representation of a minor, and 1 count of invasion of privacy of a minor using a surveillance device. Kitzman was the assistant coach for Craig High School's cross-country and track and field programs and previously coached the school's boys and girls swim teams. He was arrested in May after police said a recording device was found in a girls' locker room. In June, a not guilty plea was entered for him by the court. Let's head out to the weather patio now. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Enjoy today.
Yeah, this is going to be the last of this unseasonably mild weather, but boy, what a ride it's been. And get out and enjoy it because we do have some pretty big changes coming our way as we go through the next week. Right now, you can see on our sky cam from the Edgewater Hotel, you can see a lot of blue out there right now, so we are getting a lot of sunshine. We are having to deal with quite a bit of wind, but that wind's coming in from the south, and that's what's bringing us such warm temperatures. Right now, the sustained winds as high as 22 miles per hour in Janesville. We're at 14. As you go up to the north, 20 mile per hour sustained winds in the Dells. Well, it's up to a 65 in Middleton, 62 right now in Madison. So we're already, some locations already into the mid 60s. So an unseasonably warm day today. But this is the last one with this stretch of 60s. Looks like we'll be in the 40s tomorrow. A good 20-degree drop in our temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Actually, the weekend doesn't look bad, though. We're going to see a rebound in our temperatures, at least for a couple days. And good timing with that for the weekend. Headed back into the low 50s with that sun returning. So as we go through the afternoon, we're going to see these temperatures in the mid-60s. A little bit more cloud cover as the afternoon wears on, but still several more hours of quite a bit of sunshine. And notice this evening, remember yesterday we really dropped quickly after the sun went down. That's not going to be the case this evening. We're going to be holding it well into the 50s right up until 10, 11 o'clock. And after that, we do have that cold front that'll be swinging on through. So enjoy this these 60s today because we are talking about some changes tomorrow and especially next week. Could get the taste of some Arctic air coming our way just in time for Thanksgiving. We'll talk more about that coming up in 15 minutes.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, it was.
All right, Kelly, thank you. It looks like the government will stay open for now. A temporary funding plan is headed to the president's desk after it cleared the Senate last night and the House on Tuesday. The 2-tiered package sees government funding remain at current levels for roughly 2 more months, with agencies including transportation, housing, and energy through January 19th. Other departments like Defense and Homeland Security through February 2nd. The move buys the House and Senate more time to overcome their differences on future spending.
We expect that fight when we get back from Thanksgiving.
My Democratic colleagues and I will work with Republicans. I will work with Leader McConnell.
The plan does not include the White House's nearly $106 billion request for aid to Ukraine and Israel, something Democratic lawmakers will likely negotiate after their upcoming recess. Negotiations between Israel and Hamas are progressing, and CBS News is learning about a deal to release some of the hostages in Gaza that could come soon. Two officials tell CBS Israel would agree to a 3 to 5 day ceasefire to get aid into Gaza and the group of the youngest hostages and women out. Children are being prioritized as part of a first wave of a potential hostage release aimed at ultimately bringing home the roughly 240 people taken during the Hamas attacks. In addition, one of the officials said an unspecified number of Palestinian women and children held in Israeli prisons would potentially be swapped. Here in this country, a protest for peace descended into violence last night in Washington. Police used pepper spray on demonstrators outside the headquarters of the Democratic National Committee. The organizers say they were there to demand a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hamas. Nicole Killian reports.
Pro-Palestinian protesters blocked the entrance of the Democratic National Committee Wednesday night as officers tried pulling them away from the door. Several members of Congress were inside at the time. CBS News has learned that included the top 3 Democratic leaders in the House. California Congressman Brad Sherman was also there.
We heard the demonstrators outside. They disrupted us a bit. And then we were told we were in lockdown and would not be allowed to leave.
The lawmakers were evacuated as the violence escalated blocks from the Capitol, where House office buildings also went into lockdown. Capitol Police said about 150 people were illegally and violently protesting.
People getting thrown down the stairs.
The demonstration was organized by a coalition of groups. Some protesters blame police, many wearing riot gear for the violence.
I was shocked by the police, by seeing police officers throw protesters over the railing, over stairs, by macing them and pepper spraying them.
According to U.S. Capitol Police, 6 officers suffered minor injuries from being pepper sprayed, punched, and shoved. One person was arrested, accused of assaulting an officer. Nicole Killian, CBS News, Washington.
Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Union workers at Starbucks are planning a walk-off on one of the company's annual events. Plus, how one holiday film lover could earn some extra money this season. That's all next in the Money Watch Report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
The moms have a brand new show.
Are you having a great time?
I'm Mom So Hard Ladies Night. Saturday, November 18th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
It hits you when you step into any of the 3 Willie Street Co-op stores, the smell of freshness. We work with hundreds of farms and vendors to bring you natural, organic, and local food selection, unmatched in Madison. Everyone is welcome at Willie Street Co-op, and if you join our more than 30,000 owners, you'll get more sales, discounts, and perks. Fresh, local, organic, yours, Willie Street Co-op.
Anybody that knows me here knows that I'm always focused on the customer first. I want to make sure that we don't have to worry about this door next year, the year after that. I'm not an actor at all. Here at Precision, we're here for you.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
At Informed Choice Insurance Agency, we're proud of our 5-star reviews.
My agent Matthew explained everything about Medicare and the needed supplemental insurance. He took the time to show me several different plans and the plus and minuses of each policy.
Andrea was amazing, from her knowledge to her presentation to her skills in navigating complicated and intimidating waters. I cannot emphasize enough how much she helped me and my family.
Need help with your Medicare or Marketplace health plans? Get 5-star service at Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
Every spring, the love of my life came here to paint. Cress helped us make sure she's never forgotten.
We are Cress. We truly believe your memories matter.
DePaco Credit Union works to ensure members are well on their way to living a life worth loving. We're committed to enhancing well-being and strengthening the cooperative through programs like Thank Yous. This year, DePaco members share more than $3.3 million in thank yous by saving, borrowing, and planning for the future. When we consistently work together to boost financial well-being, we power the credit union, creating brighter community for all. Not a member? Join the movement where member ownership pays. Visit a DePaco branch or join online at depaco.com.
Win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings, going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
Today, union workers at Starbucks are walking off the job to protest the company's stance on locations that chose to unionize. The move coincides with Red Cup Day, the annual event during which the coffee chain hands out holiday-themed reusable cups. The union, Starbucks Workers United, says the company has refused to negotiate in good faith over issues like staffing. In an email, Starbucks said it hopes the union's priorities will shift towards success of partners and working to negotiate contracts. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, is pushing for legislation which would require app stores to get parental approval when users under 16 download applications. The proposal to shift underage user responsibility to companies like Google and Apple comes as Meta is facing lawsuits from parents claiming social media companies deliberately try to get teens addicted to their platforms. And this year, one holiday film lover could earn an extra $2,500 to put under the tree or in their pocket. CableTV.com is asking cinephiles to apply for its Chief of Cheer position, which requires one lucky person to binge watch 25 holiday movies over a 25-day period. Applications are due December 1st. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jared Hill.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 101 points. The NASDAQ, though, up 7. The S&P 500 down almost 4. Mars is paying $661 million for Britain's biggest independent chocolate maker. Mars' takeover of Hotel Chocolate could boost its growth prospects outside of the United Kingdom. Hotel Chocolate was founded in 1993. It has 131 UK stores, in addition to cafes and restaurants. Meanwhile, Mars, which makes Snickers, Twix, and M&Ms, has operated in the UK since 1932. It employs about 10,000 people in that country. Up next, we'll take a look at today's egg prices. Kelly has your complete forecast. And then today on Live at 4, we'll meet a Dodgeville hotel manager back in 1983 who gets no respect. It's our Traveler Throwback Thursday.
Get the best deals of the season on a new Tempur-Pedic from Steinhafels. Tempur-Pedic mattresses relieve pressure points and support the body as no other mattress can. And right now, you can save up to $500 on adjustable base sets. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Queen sets start at just $42 per month when you use 72-month financing. Hurry in, this deal won't last long. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Hey, Dad, we're running low.
We'll be all right.
What is going on here?
Insulation? I'm chilly.
I can't help you with the decoration, but I can help you replace these windows fast.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest until 2025. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Can you stay at home and shop for a vehicle in your pajamas? Yes! Bergstrom Automotive offers express purchase so you can complete all parts of your vehicle purchase online. Or you can come in and see us, even in your pajamas. And the cookies are always fresh. So you just bought a vehicle from us. Will we give you a week to drive it and return it if you don't love it? Yes. Love it or return it? Yes, it's that easy. You've been told no before? Join the Bergstrom Automotive family for the yes. Bergstrom for the yes.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with iCare's dual eligible special needs plans. Our members get $1,800 per year with a card that's loaded monthly to pay for items such as eligible groceries, over-the-counter items, rent, and utilities. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Call us today, and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. Eye Care is looking out for you and your health.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show.
I was coming to your show. I had to do the pedicure.
Chef Jose Andres nailed this cooking tip. I can't cook with these nails.
You can finger point. You do this. You do that. That's cooking too.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Friday morning, we're planning out your weekend with another holiday happening for you and the family. Josh is going to be live at Hilldale previewing the lighting of the Christmas tree.
And an update on the cold temperatures coming our way for next week. Join us tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today. She'll be back on Monday, so here are your farm numbers. Well, Thanksgiving is next week, and we are getting a glimpse into what you can expect if you're traveling. AAA says Thanksgiving travel period is expected to be the busiest in several years, and the TSA expects to be a record setter for air travel. Cole Higgins has a closer look and some tips and hacks to make your traveling a little smoother.
If you're traveling over the Thanksgiving holiday, pack your patience. It's expected to be a record-setting travel season in the skies and a busy one on the roads.
The trend is that people are still traveling in very large volumes.
AAA is forecasting 55.4 million people will be traveling to their holiday destinations, including more than 49 million who will drive to their destination between the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and the Sunday after the holiday. If you're hitting the road, AAA says that Wednesday afternoon is still the worst time to hit the roads, with AAA recommending you leave on actual Thanksgiving Day.
It shortens the amount of time that you're at your destination, but it also shortens the amount of time that you're in transit.
The Sunday after Thanksgiving is also brutal, but not as busy as it could be.
Hybrid schedules and remote schedules have changed everything because now people can leave for holiday travel at different times.
If you're taking to the skies, brace yourself for packed airports and possible delays and cancellations. The Transportation Security Administration is bracing for an all-time record number of passengers at airports nationwide on this Sunday after Thanksgiving. So what can you do to minimize the chaos at the airport? One travel expert says avoid checking a bag in case your flight gets canceled and you're moved to a different one. Take public transit to the airport or book your parking spot online now. And finally, give yourself plenty of time, be flexible, and very patient.
There's always going to be some amount of cancellations that happen as long as we have bad weather.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Cole Higgins.
And speaking of the weather, let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio. Kelly.
Yeah, hard to believe it's a week away from Thanksgiving, and it's going to feel like a month away as far as the weather's concerned, because that's what it's going to feel like. Just what a change we've got going on over the next week, and we'll detail that for you coming up. But right now we have a mostly sunny sky right now in Madison. There are some thicker clouds off to the south and west as you go into Iowa. Those will be spreading in, so as the afternoon wears on, we will see a little bit more cloud cover coming on in. You can see some of those clouds now from our Queen Bee radio sky cam there in Platteville. Clouds are starting to thicken up a little bit more, but right now we've got quite a bit of sunshine here in Madison as we look at our sky cam, and temperatures are going to really respond nicely. We're headed into the mid-60s today, and yesterday evening, if you were out after the sun went down, it dropped really quickly after being such a beautiful day. That will not be the case this evening. We're going to keep these temperatures up quite a bit. They'll hold in the upper 50s through midnight. And that's when we'll start to see the changes come our way as the cold front passes through just after midnight. So we've got the mild air in place, but this cold air is just lurking up to our north. We've got one cold front that'll arrive tonight. That'll bring us a colder day tomorrow, but it's just going to be a brief cool down. We'll see that slide on to the east, and actually the weekend's setting up to be pretty nice. Not the 60s, but at least the low 50s with sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday. No problems outdoors. But then as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, we've got a storm system that's going to bring us a chance of rain, a secondary shot of some cold air. And this is branching off from the Arctic. So this is going to be some very cold conditions as we go into a Wednesday. And really it's going to spread out throughout much of the country going into Thanksgiving Day and really into the end of next week as well. So windy today with the last day in the 60s. We'll be in the middle 40s come tomorrow afternoon. Looks like that really cold air will hold off until Thanksgiving Day. Now it's going to be dry, so traveling is not going to be a problem from Wednesday through the extended holiday weekend, but it's just going to be very cold. We're looking at winds this afternoon that are kind of a factor. They're out of the south, southwest, up to 15 to 25 miles sustained winds. We've seen some gusts up to 30, 35 miles per hour. They're coming in out of the south, but after midnight, we'll see that cold front sweep through, so that'll usher in that cold front will usher in some of that northwest wind and also some much colder weather as we wake up tomorrow morning. There's the cold front right now, just starting to move across northern parts of Minnesota, western parts of Minnesota. Behind it, that's where the air is much colder, and that's what we can expect by this time tomorrow. So 60s right now here, but you can see that colder air off to Fargo, but you go over to Superior. Superior is even seeing some unseasonably warm weather, 65 degrees right now. So we're going to be in the mid-60s. Eventually these clouds will thicken up as we go through the late afternoon hours and this evening, but notice the temperatures hold in the 50s. We can't rule out a spotty shower, say from midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They're going to be pretty spotty and isolated. After that, we're going to see those temperatures really plummet, waking up tomorrow morning to temperatures in the mid-30s. Right now, it's 62 in Madison, 64 in Janesville, 67 in the Dalles, 66 right now in Boscobel. So we've got some very mild temperatures for this time of November. Still in the 50s from some up to the north, but most of us are now into the lower 60s here at the noon hour. First warm forecast does bring in a big drop in our temperature tomorrow, 44. It's going to be windy, too, so it'll make it feel colder. And those overnight lows dropping down in the upper 20s come Saturday morning. But actually a pretty nice Saturday afternoon with low 50s, sunshine, fairly light winds. Sunday still mild as well, 51. Then we've got that storm system bringing in cloud cover, that chance of rain developing Monday night and Tuesday, and maybe a little bit of mixed in with it. Right now, it does not look like much as far as any kind of precipitation. Then the cold air really settles in. In fact, by Thanksgiving Day into the end of the week, into next weekend, maybe struggling to get above freezing.
Wow. Kickoff 6:30 on Saturday for the Badgers. Might be chilly by the end of the game.
But great for tailgating for this time of the year. You can't beat 50s starting off the game.
Absolutely. All right, Kelly, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next. Howard has an interesting proposal in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
We may not have the power to turn a pumpkin into a carriage, but we do have a recipe to turn it into the best ice cream ever.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's right, a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and a free fitness membership at more than 20,000 locations. Call 1-866-249-1748 now to request your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-866-249-1748. Dean Health Plan, right here with you.
At Lawton Cates, Your Life Counts, is more than just a slogan. It's connecting you with top medical specialists after a serious injury. It's holding the insurance company responsible for your lost wages and your hospital bills. It's a guarantee that we'll be with you every step of the way and won't accept anything less than the maximum payment you deserve. We'll speak with you for free, and there's no fee until we get results for you. Your life counts. Lawton Cates. Call us today.
What can our foam do for your home? You'll be warm and comfortable inside, even when it's freezing outside. Your furnace will run less, keeping your heating bills lower. You'll have consistent temperatures throughout the whole house, and those annoying outside noises won't be nearly as loud. Upgrading your insulation upgrades your life. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Hy-Vee hot deals are hotter than hot. 6-pack Pepsi products, $2.99 each when you buy 4. Lay's kettle cooked, rolled gold, or munchies, $1.99 each when you buy 3. And fresh ground beef, $2.99 for a 1-pound roll. Only at Hy-Vee.
As we head into Thanksgiving, our craving for everything pumpkin seems to be going strong. As a matter of fact, for those of us who can never seem to get enough pumpkin, we came up with an easy pumpkin pie ice cream that'll certainly satisfy your craving. To make it, we begin by combining a can of pumpkin pie filling with sweetened condensed milk, vanilla, and a pinch of salt. Then we fold in some freshly whipped cream and some chopped pecans. Now, we pour half of this mixture into a loaf pan and top it with a pie crust that we bake with some cinnamon and sugar. After layering the whole thing again, all that's left to do is pop it in the freezer. Once it firms up, you'll have the creamiest, most pumpkin-y flavored ice cream ever. Plus, in each bite, you'll get the flakiness of the yummy cinnamon pie crust. To get the recipe for what we call Easy Pumpkin Pie Ice Cream, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a creamy, pumpkin-y kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Ugh. It's time to introduce you to our Pet of the Week. In honor of November being Adopt a Senior Pet Month, Dane County Humane Society would like you to meet Peaches. She's a mature lady who knows what she likes. She loves attention. She also gives head bumps so she can have even more attention. Peaches is looking for a quiet retirement home where she can be spoiled with lots of pets and have cozy places to take snoozes. She is a member of the Humane Society's Lonely Hearts Club, and in honor of Adopt a Senior Pet Month, her adoption fee has been reduced to just $10. Boy, you can't beat that. Well, do you enjoy wildlife photography? You can support the work of Dane County Humane Society's Wildlife Center by purchasing their high-quality photos featuring various patients who've been treated by their wildlife rehabilitators. Staff and volunteers entrusted with getting these images follow specific requirements to ensure that they are not adding to the patient's stress. These photos make a great addition to any space, and a portion of each sale is donated to the Wildlife Center. To learn more, visit giveshelter.org/events. Last week's pet, Twix the rabbit, has an adoption hold. Meanwhile, Blue and Lily, the bonded cats featuring the week before, have been adopted. Good news all around. So if you're interested in adopting Peaches or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Here's Kelly with one final check of the forecast.
Well, the record high today is 70. We may fall short of that, but we're well into the 60s today. Some locations may get into the upper 60s. We'll watch these temperatures this afternoon, mid to upper 60s today, but they'll hold in the upper 50s throughout the evening hours. The colder air won't arrive until after midnight. That's with that cold front. Tomorrow, waking up to 30s in the morning. So we got some much colder weather, about a 20-degree drop in our temperature tomorrow afternoon. We get back into sunshine, and really the weekend looks pretty nice for this time of November. Low 50s with lots of sunshine. Things start to go downhill by Monday night into Tuesday, a chance of some rain, maybe mixed with a little bit of snow. Then we're looking at dry weather, but very cold air by Wednesday, Thanksgiving Day, struggling to get above freezing. It should be dry through that entire extended weekend, but highs only in the lower 50s for Friday and Saturday.
It's bound to happen. All right, Kelly, thank you. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.